Hey, good morning. It's Jeff Waite here with stockideas.org, and today I just want to do a quick book review of How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And this is the only book you need to lead you to success. Per the cover, this book has been in print for 75 years, over 75 years, and more than 15 million copies have been sold. So it's definitely a bestseller of all times, a real classic. Now, usually I do book reviews of investment books. This isn't an investment book per se, but it is kind of like Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. It's, a success-oriented book, obviously. And one that a lot of really successful people, including investors, claim to have had a huge influence on their life. So most notably, Warren Buffett, when he was a young adult, took a Dale Carnegie inspired course. And this book kind of came to be, I think, after Dale Carnegie did all these How to Win Friends and Influence People courses and workshops. So Buffett attended one of those workshops, and he kind of credited it with a turning point in his life because it taught him how to interact with people, how to have great conversations, how to be a good public speaker. And for an investor, all those are really important facets, because if you can't communicate your strategy and your value add, you're going to have a really hard time raising money from investors. So, that was kind of the main reason that I checked out this book, was because it did, these lessons had such a huge impact on Warren Buffett. It's talked about in his in his biography, The Snowball, and it really makes a point that these lessons had a huge impact. And after reading the book, you can really understand why. I mean, this book is really straightforward, really easy to understand, really anecdotal in nature, and all the lessons in it are, pretty intuitive. They're pretty common sense. There's not anything too tricky about it. The chapters are all really short, kind of between 2 and 8 pages, so it's really quick to read. It's good on the go. If you're on the subway or the bus or the train, you can read a couple chapters really easily. The main kind of lesson in how to win friends and influence people is that, you should be positive. People like positive people. And you should do your best to make other people feel important. And that's kind of the big clue, or the big hint is, people just want to feel important and appreciated. And if you can, make them feel that way by talking to them about their interests, talking to them about the benefits of all the stuff they're doing, then you can really influence people and win friends. One word of warning: cynical readers or viewers might think this book is manipulative and in action. It's not at all. It really is a genuine, sincere effort to basically be a better person, and it's broken down into explicit lessons on how to do that. Another thing I really like about this book is that it's really focused on action. At the end of each chapter, for example, you can see that there's the main principle takeaway point, and that's at the end of every chapter. So, it really makes it easy to just zero in on the lessons. Lastly, this book I think works best as a reference book for life. It's great to read once, but I really recommend, you keep it on your desk, you flip through it every couple days, just read a chapter here and there, because a lot of the things in here, they will work best if you develop them as habits and practice them regularly. It's not a one-time thing. This is really a handbook and a guidebook for having successful interactions with everyone around you. So, for those reasons, I really encourage you to check out How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It's a cheap book. It's easy to read. You can get it online. There's a bunch of different editions. I think this is the most recent one. And I really recommend it. So if you're looking for more information on the book, just click on the link below this video, and you can go through to my website, stockideas.org, and read a more in-depth review. From there, you can also check out the book on Amazon if you think this is an investment that might make sense for you. So thanks a lot for watching. Remember to visit stockideas.org, and please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching.